My name is AJ Mida, and I've been in real estate now for going on 11 years. I can't believe it's been a decade. And over the past decade, I've learned so much when it comes to taxes for real estate agents. I've hired different CPAs, worked with different bookkeepers, and have read countless books and have been to more conferences than I care to admit. And through all of this, I've learned so much, and I've boiled these strategies down to the top 10 tax strategies for real estate agents, so let's get into it. I highly recommend that you hire a CPA because a CPA is typically going to actually save you money when it comes to your taxes. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a CPA. This video is really for entertainment purposes only. However, this is what I used in my business, so you can definitely learn from it, but consult a CPA, hire a CPA. That's actually my number one tip when it comes to taxes is hire a CPA. They're actually going to get you an ROI typically on what you pay for their services, and then hire a bookkeeper to help you stay organized. So here are the top 10 strategies when it comes to saving money in taxes as a real estate agent. Number one is going to be lead generation and marketing. These are going to be maybe buyer leads. This could be like your Zillow leads, your pay-per-click leads, your listings. So this could be like direct mail, so farming communities. It might be paying for a service like RedX. Whatever you're spending on marketing right now is going to be in this category. And for most agents, this is going to be your number one expense. Now, if you have a team or an independent brokerage, your number one expense is probably going to be my number two tip, which is salaries. This is going to be for employees and virtual assistants. Even if you're an individual agent, I recommend you hire at least a virtual assistant to help you with your marketing, help you with your prospecting, help you with your lead follow-up. There's so many things that a virtual assistant can help you with when it comes to your work. Maybe you don't want to hire that salaried employee yet, but if you're ready, it is a tax write-off, so you will save on your taxes, but don't hire too fast. I'd always recommend starting with a virtual assistant if you haven't hired before. And there's actually a great tool to hire virtual assistants. It's going to be linked up in the description below. It's called Online Jobs, and it's a direct marketplace where you can go and hire virtual assistants primarily, I think actually exclusively in the Philippines with this one website. And that way it cuts out the middleman. You're able to pick exactly who you want, train them exactly the way you want to train them, and it saves you tons of money because there's no middle company brokering that relationship, right? So not only can you pay your virtual assistants more, but you also save money because there's no middleman when it comes to hiring virtual assistants using this platform. Link in the description. Number three is going to be coaching and training. Are you investing back in yourself? This can be an actual coach. This can be a course that you might have bought. This can be a conference or training seminar. These things are so crucial to your success. In fact, I found that all top producers invest back in themselves, invest back in their businesses by doing this type of activity. The first conference I ever went to, I was an agent for about 6 months, put it on my credit card, hired a coach on my credit card, and I went from only selling a couple houses prior to that conference to going on and having over 20 active listings by the end of that year. And my second year, my first full-time year, I sold 36 homes, and I definitely contribute that to hiring a coach, going all in, making that commitment, and that's going to be the number three right off that I'm recommending today. Number four is going to be software and business tools. This is going to be your CRM system, contact relationship management system. This could be things maybe like for video marketing like BombBomb. This could be your power dialer. This could be a great service called Keeping Current Matters, KCM. This could be a marketing platform where you can actually send out physical greeting cards and gifts and mailers at a very low cost called Mailbox Power. If you want to check that out, there's also a link in the description for that. It's an amazing tool. The fifth is going to be MLS dues and fees. So every agent is going to have this. This is going to be what you pay to your MLS and also the yearly fees for having the privilege of being a realtor. Not a realtor, but a realtor. That is the correct way to say it. Number six is going to be listing expenses. All the expenses associated with taking a listing, the yard sign, the open house signs, and you want to make sure these are branded to you, not just what your office is going to let you use. Make sure they're branded to you because you are the business, you are the brand, so start building that personal brand now. This might be brochures for inside of the home. This might be a lockbox for the house. This might be some just listed, just sold postcards that you can mail out to the nearby neighbors. So there are some marketing expenses that go into taking a listing, professional photography, maybe you're doing some video. So those are going to be a write-off, so make sure you don't forget about those expenses. Number 7 is going to be office and utilities. Even if you go into a physical office still, I know a lot of agents don't, but if you do, you probably still have a home office. You can write that off. Consult with your CPA on exactly how much you can write off. It depends on the square footage of your home, what percentage of square footage you're using for your office, and some other variables. Again, I'm not a CPA, so consult them, but that is a great write-off. Number 8 is going to be vehicle expenses. It looks like for 2023, it's going to be 65.5 cents per mile. And if you're like me, you're not going to sit there and track it manually on a piece of paper. There's a great app called Mile IQ that will actually automatically start and end the trip based on your GPS location. And then all you need to do is go in and categorize what that trip was for. This is a great way to keep track of your mileage deduction. And think about it. Most agents drive 15, 20, 25,000 miles a year. You don't want to be missing out on this business deduction. Number 9 is going to be meals and entertainment. Now this has changed a lot over the years, and you want to make sure that you're up to date on this specific one especially. I'll put a link in the description for a website that you can check out. But entertainment, like taking your clients, courtside seats at the basketball game or playing golf at the best golf course in town, those are no longer deductible. However, client business meals and client entertainment meals, so if you're out entertaining them, that meal, both of those are still 50% write-offs. So check out the link in the description and consult your CPA on those, but make sure you're tracking all of that again. And 2, what I found is consult your CPA on this one too. I don't save the receipts. It's my understanding. I was advised that you no longer really need to save that shoebox full of receipts because your credit card statement is tracking all of them. However, if you want, especially for meals, you might want to take a quick picture using something like TurboScan that can automatically upload to maybe your Dropbox, so you actually have the physical receipt too if you're more comfortable with that. And number 10 is going to be legal fees and professional service fees. This is going to be maybe attorney fees for maybe setting up your entity. I was advised to have an LLC, filing as an S Corp for my real estate sales business. So this is going to pay for those fees, those filing fees for the attorney to do it. Don't use something like LegalZoom. Get a real attorney. Maybe LegalZoom is fine. However, from what I hear, I've never used them. It's not the greatest. So get a local attorney that can set it up for you, that knows your local laws and regulations. This is going to be your CPA. This is going to be your bookkeeper. Those are all also tax write-offs. So that's the top 10 list. And if you got value out of this video, like and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. We will see you in the next one.